Forget stale guidebooks and tourist treadmill treks. We're ditching the expected, the overexposed, and the been-there-done-that destinations. Buckle up because we're embarking on an epic expedition across the USA, unearthing hidden gems, secret sanctuaries, and unexpected adventures that'll leave you begging for more. From Alaska's frozen majesty to New Orleans' spicy soul, prepare to be stunned, surprised, and utterly captivated by 10 extraordinary destinations that'll rewrite your travel bucket list. Grab your sense of wonder, your thirst for the untrodden, and get ready to discover the true soul of the USA, one offbeat adventure at a time. Alaska isn't just Denali's snow-capped crown or Denali National Park's grizzly-studded valleys. It's a symphony of wildness, where glaciers crackle and the northern lights paint the night sky with neon rainbows. Imagine kayaking amongst icebergs in Glacier Bay, their turquoise depths dotted with seals and whales. Picture yourself dog sledding across frozen fields, feeling the rush of wind whipping through your hair as you chase the aurora borealis, a luminous ribbon dancing across the canvas of the star-strewn sky. In Talkeetna, a town painted in shades of adventure, grab a local brew and swap stories with seasoned explorers. In Alaska, every path unfolds a tale waiting to be lived. New Orleans pulsates with a rhythm unlike any other. It's a city where French balconies whisper tales of pirates, where voodoo drums beat in hidden courtyards, and where jazz music is omnipresent. Stroll the labyrinthine French Quarter, where wrought iron lace masks secrets, and savor gumbo so spicy it'll warm your soul from the inside out. Dive into the vibrant street art scene. Let the jazz wash over you like a warm wave, its syncopated beats mingling with the laughter of locals. New Orleans is a sensory feast, a cultural kaleidoscope where history, music, and magic intertwine in a dance that'll leave you breathless and begging for more. Austin ain't your grandpa's Texas. Ditch the cowboy boots and saddle up for a Lone Star adventure fueled by tacos, tunes, and quirky cool. Soak up the sun in Zilker Park, a paradise of boats and picnic blankets, then grab a bite from a vibrant food truck. Austin's culinary scene is a fiesta of fusion flavors. Browse vintage gems in Soco's funky shops, each window a portal to a forgotten era. Witness the grandeur of the Texas state capitol, its majestic dome piercing the vast Texas sky. Get your fill of craft beer brewed with Texas-sized audacity and join the locals in cheering on their beloved bats at dusk. Austin is a city that embraces the weird, the wonderful, and the wildly wonderful. Forget the glitz of Miami and the roar of Los Angeles. The Great Lakes offer a different kind of grandeur. One whispered in quiet coves, painted in autumn foliage, and etched in the stories of historic lighthouses. Kayak past windswept sentinels that stand guard over shipwrecked dreams, their beams carving messages of perseverance into the twilight sky. Explore charming harbor towns like Duluth, Minnesota, where nautical history meets modern craft breweries, or Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where German heritage simmers in beer gardens and bratwurst sizzles on grills. Hike hidden trails in Pictured Rock's National Lakeshore, where waterfalls tumble into turquoise depths, or sail across Lake Michigan, feeling the spray sting your cheeks as the wind sings in the rigging. The Great Lakes are a haven for adventure, a tapestry of natural beauty woven with the threads of history and small-town charm. A secret paradise waiting to be discovered. Beyond Mount Rushmore's presidential faces lies a South Dakota that will steal your breath away. In Badlands National Park, bizarre rock formations paint the landscape in hues of ochre and rust. Hike through otherworldly canyons where petrified wood whispers stories of ancient forests, and witness the sun bleed crimson as it sets. In Custer State Park, bison graze on rolling plains, their shaggy coats rippling in the wind. Bighorn sheep cling precariously to cliff faces, defying gravity with their hooves. Ride horseback through rolling grasslands, feeling the earth thrum beneath your saddle, or chase waterfalls that cascade down sun-dappled cliffs. South Dakota is a canvas of raw beauty, a land where adventure spills out of every canyon and whispers on the wind. A secret garden for nature lovers to explore. Savannah isn't just moss-draped oaks and cobblestone streets, though they are undeniably lovely. This city holds history in its heart. Get lost in the Enchanting historic district, where Spanish moss drips from oak trees like ghostly curtains, and every lamppost seems to hold a secret. Immerse yourself in the vibrant art scene, where galleries burst with local talent and street murals tell stories of Savannah's colorful past. Sample soul food that warms your soul and sweetens your lips, then catch a ghost tour at twilight, letting shivers tickle your spine as you hear tales of restless spirits roaming the old city. Savannah is a city with stories and moonlight shadows, a place where history and southern charm intertwine in a dance that will leave you enchanted. Swap sun-kissed beaches for sun-baked adobe walls and immerse yourself in Santa Fe's intoxicating blend of art, history, and Pueblo culture. Explore the immersive and mind-bending world of Meow Wolf, where art meets illusion and your senses take a center stage. Wander through Canyon Road, an open-air art gallery pulsating with vibrant studios and captivating sculptures. Trace the contours of the iconic adobe architecture. Earthy hues harmonize with the grandeur of the New Mexican landscape. Hike the ancient trails around Tent Rock's National Monument, feeling the whispers of centuries-old spirits in the wind. Discover a city where art isn't just displayed. It's breathed, lived, and woven into the very fabric of existence. Santa Fe is a creative sanctuary where souls find boundless inspiration. Forget crowded theme parks. Let's cruise down the Overseas Highway, a road trip that feels like driving on turquoise water. Picture stopping at roadside bars filled with salty tales and sunset-hued cocktails. Cast your worries into the turquoise abyss until the tug on your line pulls you back to the present, a vibrant reminder of the wild pulse beneath the surface. Dive into coral reefs teeming with kaleidoscopic fish, their scales shimmering like underwater jewels. Key West, the crown jewel of the Keys, promises vibrant nightlife and sunset celebrations on Mallory Square. Trade the clock for the tide, where time stretches lazily like the sand between your toes and worries melt away under the sun's golden touch. Kayak through mangrove forests, paddle past lazy manatees, and let the rhythm of the ocean lull you into island bliss. Swap mainland worries for Keys wonders, where turquoise waters beckon, sun-kissed beaches whisper secrets, and island magic unfolds in this crown jewel of Florida. Imagine mountains as far as the eye can see, and waterfalls cascading through scenic forests. Asheville is a nature lover's paradise nestled in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Step into a bygone era at the Biltmore Estate, a sprawling Gilded Age mansion where opulent interiors whisper tales of Vanderbilt grandeur. Get your fill of local art in the River Arts District, where studios buzz with creativity and galleries burst with color. Trace the spine of the Blue Ridge Mountains on the legendary Blue Ridge Parkway, a serpentine journey where curves unfurl like ribbons, and every mile reveals a new masterpiece of nature. Hike on trails past whispering waterfalls, picnic in meadows carpeted with wildflowers, and witness the breathtaking sunrises that paint the mountains in shades of gold and violet. Asheville is a haven for hikers, bikers, and anyone who craves nature's embrace. It's a secret haven for souls seeking serenity and stunning vistas. California's coast is legendary, but Big Sur cranks it up to 11. This stretch of Highway 1 is where the Pacific Ocean throws tantrums of beauty, crashing against cliffs sculpted by time. Pull over at Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park, where sunlight filters through ancient redwoods, painting the forest floor in a mystical glow. From the scenic overlooks of Pfeiffer Big Sur State Park, witness McWay Falls' breathtaking plunge, its crystal waters dancing in the sunlight before joining the Pacific embrace. Marvel at the architectural wonder of Bixby Creek Bridge, a concrete giant and testament to human ingenuity. Watch whales breach in the distance and witness the sun disappear into the Pacific, painting the sky in fiery hues. Big Sur is a place to disconnect from the world. Reconnect with nature's raw power and snap enough Instagram pics to make your followers green with envy. It's a secret California paradise where rugged beauty and ocean whispers weave a spell that will stay with you long after you leave. This concludes the full USA Hidden Gem travel bucket list. Remember, feel free to comment with your own personal recommendations, travel tips, and anecdotes. Bon voyage, adventurers!